Hello guys, good evening everyone. Welcome back to our daily stock market insights. Today we are once again going to discuss your favorite stocks and let's see if we all performed well today. Okay, let's first talk about our index. Okay, so looking at the index, as you can see over here, we are successful. I was mentioning yesterday that it's really a make or break day for today, particularly for the index, because yesterday we were just right at the resistance level. Okay, and so we have finally, actually, this one could just be considered a slight overshoot, but with the right volume, and today it was also confirmed. So I feel positive that we are just starting to bounce back, and I feel that we have a lot more positive actions in the market in the coming days or even weeks. So clear cut, very bullish at this point. Volume is already picking up in all major stocks in the index. So in today's discussion, we are going to cover these stocks that you have requested. So yesterday I did a live, and I was supposed to discuss those stocks that you guys requested, but it was a very fun live session. We had a lot of participants, so looking forward to the next live. I said probably tomorrow or Saturday, I'm going to have another live. A lot of good exchange of ideas. But in the meantime, as promised, of course, because I was not able to finish my analysis for the other stocks, so these are the stocks that I'm going to cover for you guys. Okay, so let's talk about CHP first. Wow, CHP has been picking up. Okay, straight. How many days now of really very bullish actions? So I think we are really starting the recovery right at this point, and just expect that it's not a steady climb. Okay, there will be days where people will be taking profit, and at this point maybe what I can suggest is wait for that day where it'll retrace, because I'm not saying it will happen tomorrow. There could be some more movements, bullish movements, and we can stay at the overbought level for a few days, and then at one point, and I'm thinking, just be extra careful, because I just realized tomorrow is a Friday. Normally, Friday is a profit taking day, so they might take profit. Okay, but I'm looking at it as an opportunity for those people who may have not entered yet. That could be a good opportunity for them to um, enter and find their position. At this point, we're in the weekly chart. We are just about to cross the MA20 levels. Imagine how much it has dropped through the years, as you can see right there. So it's just starting. My recommendation is, of course, there will be people who will be taking profit. So at anywhere between 105 to 115, that's a much better entry point. So if you go back to the daily chart, we just do not know how long it takes to retrace for this stock. But right now, I feel that that could be the nearest possible area of bounce. And we just expanded our view to a weekly chart, so we have a clearer picture of where the direction is at this point in time. Next is SCC. SCC still um, not much movement, but I really feel that we have already reached the bottom. It already did a double bottom here, and I think one of you guys have asked what could be the effect on Monday, because we all know that SEC is going to be removed from the index. I would have to say very minimal movement at this point, because normally the market reacts when they see the news, and the news was out how many days ago? Probably this day. This was the day when we received that news, and people uh, have reacted instantly. That's why you've seen a drop in price, breakdown, gap down in the price. So I would say we might even just stabilize at the 9.39 level. There could be some dips, but I feel that we have already reached the bottom here. 9.39, that is. AGI is next. AGI also trying to establish a brand new support at your MA20 level. Okay, this is the area. You see this? This is a level that supported our area over here. We are slightly higher than the MA20 line, but technically it's an area, so it's still treated as a possible bounce at the MA20 level. And we're just being more accurate because this is the exact location where you had those bounces happening. So if the market gives you a chance between 5.89 to 6.04, I think that is already a good opportunity. Check this out, guys. It has been really, really down. I think triple bottom. It even did a slight overshoot here. So we're starting to recover now. This one, my goodness, look at this. See, that's the reason why I am really, the fact that, first of all, I do not have the time to watch the market during office hours. That's why I'm not really engaging in IPO. But this one, it's not a good story because we had a drop on the first day, and because we don't have no historical data to help us really judge the next possible move, I'd say you have to observe tomorrow. But you know what I'm thinking? Because it's a solid drop. There wasn't even any wick right over here. The market ended with a solid 7.78 drop. So who knows? There could be some more selling pressure um, tomorrow and in the coming days. We have no idea, but just go ahead and monitor it. And for those people who are interested in REIT or Ayala REIT, this is a very promising product, right, in the Philippine market. This is the first, and there could be several means of gaining from it, right? You have a regular payout as a share of the rental income, plus the appreciation in the price. So really promising. It's just that it's really best if you are able to get in at a perfect timing. And there's no rush here, guys. You don't really have to enter on the first day. If you're looking at long-term investing, find the time or the day when you have already established some trends and you see the true market value of this product. Okay, so just let them do the, you know, especially when you're just new or you cannot really observe the market, let those traders do the trade. And then if you feel that we are already at the bottom, or we're already at a cheaper level, then go for it. That's the time. But don't rush. Okay, we don't have to be the first. We don't have to enter on the first day. SECB. Okay, SECB starting to recover. We're starting to trigger the MA20 line, about to cross. So I'm plotting our support right at this level where you had your previous resistance, right over here. See that? That used to be your resistance. You also had some stabilization that happened here. And so we're plotting our support at 92.98 to 93. So I'm thinking, there will be fluctuations for tomorrow, and just find your entry. Overall, you are at a very, very promising level, especially because we're starting to move higher in the index. So as the same is true with the other stocks. AGI, I am done. BDO is next. As for BDO, also promising move. See, it takes patience. So I personally am in BDO, so I think we're very near that uh, period. And promising level, right? Let's use MA20 as our support area over here. If you want to still get in, still at a good area to start accumulating, guys. 91.04 to 92, that is a good entry price. And BDO is really good for long term. Same is true with BPI. See that? BPI starting to recover. So this applies to our rule. This red candlestick ended. See that part of the body is already outside of the Bollinger Band. And we said that in the next 3 days after that, we should be engulfing it, meaning we should be higher in that price. So on the first day, right after that, we already engulfed it, in fact. See that we ended at 62.49, and this one is at 62.26. So true enough, on this day it supported the bullish move, and we ended at 64.85. Okay, so just expect that those moving averages area or moving average areas will be treated as possible resistance levels when we are about to break that in our on our way to um, the uptrend. Okay, globe globe bounced, right? Even if it's a red, it's a clear manifestation that there was a bounce at the MA20 level, very near the MA20 level, 2110. So I think it'll just stabilize in that area, and then it'll continue to move higher. Wow, August 12th, it's done. Yeah, it's done. So um, today is the 13th. Yep, it's already the 13th. So if you're still about to enter, you are no longer part of the dividend. But doesn't really matter because it's already at a very promising area. Uh, Unlike the others, it's not totally at the bottom, but because Globe or any internet or any company related to communication like Globe, Smart, and PLDT, Tel, these companies are really doing well in this period because most of our companies have migrated to a work from home setup, and we all need internet to continue working. And so the revenue of these companies have increased. Well, for this one, slight decrease, but overall, against 7.83, and the rest have declined by more than 100 or even 1,000%. Jollibee, I think, decreased really, really big time, but this one is just a slight decrease in revenue. So still good, right? Imagine that. So 2,110 could be a good area to still enter. Puregold, another stock that's promising in this period. However, we are at a resistance level, so people are just taking profit. And if you still want to engage in this stock for long term, 49.45 could be a good area to try out. I just feel like people will be taking profits more, and the nearest stop is that level. 49.45. So if you can wait, just probably wait for that perfect opportunity where you see a validation that there will be a bounce at that area. SM, another good company surviving in this pandemic. SM, nice. So people have taken profit, and I think we already have reached a reasonable area to start bouncing. So we are now in our RSI at the 50 level, so there's momentum picking up. Anywhere between that level, I think really good to start entering. And I just feel like it could even I just feel like it will not reach the 850 level. I feel that it will drop up to 877. So I'm moving it there. So this area is already a good area to uh, enter. Okay, more positive actions ahead of us for SM. Just haggle for a few pesos. 875 would be good. SMPH. SMPH also recovering. As you can see, we have tried to break the MA20 line the other day, but it dropped. We started with a gap up, but only to drop before the market closed. And now we managed to recover pretty quickly a day after. So we're just plotting 30 level as our support area. It will just stabilize in that level. We don't know how long it takes, but I'm thinking people are starting to really buy this company. So I see it moving higher in the coming days. MBT MBT also managed to cross the MA20 line. Very good. So that is a good area to start buying. We are about to face an uptrend now. So use 35.38 as our support. Then just gauge the profit taking area at the area where you're happy. Okay, for URC, we have a pretty bullish move for the past how many days. It's just that you are nearing a likewise a profit taking level. So if you are already profitable, I suggest start locking in some profit, and if it dips, then just enter again. Okay, so 145.64 is the nearest area that I see as a resistance. SCC, oh, I already did that. PX, for PX, oh, nice bounce. There was a gap down, but there was a good reaction right away. Um, let's use our MA20 level as our support area. Okay, so 3.19 around that level. Just in case there will be fluctuations in the price, use that as your support area if you want to get in. But again, this is just secondary stock, so please be careful. If you can watch the market, go ahead and do that. And then when you're happy with your profit, lock in some profit. Next is SSP. SSP really had a good start last Wednesday. It even had a gap up, but people took profit right away. So because we managed to break out, so we have a brand new support now. This is where I'm plotting it. Okay, I'm gonna put an area, guys, because it's really an area. There was a gap up that happened, and there was a small tiny gap to be filled there. So it could be anywhere between 146 and 150 level, 1 peso 46 and 1.50 as an area of support. Then we might have some more recovery or brand new wave right after that. Okay, let's say it breaks the 1.46. You gotta decide if MA20 level is still within your threshold, as I feel that that could be the next possible drop. Okay, of course, Dito. Okay, as for Dito, we recovered today 1.64. I just feel like it will establish a brand new support at this area. This used to be a resistance, guys, and now I think it'll just establish a support, strengthen the support at that level. Could be up to here. Okay, it could be up to 2.94, but overall, because we're still at a pretty cheap level, if you're a long-term investor, I see a lot of potential for this price to move higher in the coming months. So start accumulating. That's something my 2 cents here. If you see and you believe in the fundamentals of the company, this is a perfect time you start accumulating, because when the third telco starts to operate, uh, even if we're just looking at 8 peso as the full potential of this stock, that's already a good how many percent increase. That's already a 170% increase in the price. But how much more if it could push the price even higher? We're not even aiming the globe PLDT level in terms of price, right? But 8 peso level, that's already a good 170% increase. So maybe something you can start researching on. Okay. And I think that's it for now, guys. These are the stocks I was able to cover for you. Go ahead and drop a comment if you would like to request some more, so I can prioritize you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye for now.